What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us again this week. Had to go with the Zemo intro just because I love it.
Good pick, man. Good pick. What can I say?
I know we did it last week, but we went ahead and did it again this week because it's just that good.
Yo, you know what's even a better one, though?
What's that?
I said this one right here.
It's Mr. Kia Shoes! Yeah!
God
damn it, he beat me to it.
If anyone's gonna throw me under the bus, it's gonna be me.
Well, there we go. Obviously, Keys has the power this week, so we're probably in some trouble.
That's a whole bunch of random clips, a whole bunch of sound effects, just pure stupidity, boys. Pure stupidity.
So pretty much a normal show for us.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
All right. Well, at least we're keeping it consistent. All right. So let's go ahead and say hello to the chat because we got a bunch of people joining us this week already. And of course, as always, we got Michael Baker. There is not such a thing as being too early, but we're still gonna probably be late.
Fair.
And Big Daddy Baker.
Big Daddy Baker. That shit is fire.
Hero wants to know if he ever goes away from his computer, which is I think a fairly valid question at this point, to be honest.
Wow, it's got everything you need. Comics, movies, Pornhub, everything. Never
right?
leave.
It's all there. Uncanny Swag, what's going on?
Hey, yo.
Tim Sinkovitz, I think he was probably about right on almost for the time. I'm not sure, but I think that was pretty close.
It's pretty damn close indeed.
Wesley's, what's up? How's it going? Let's see, who else we got in here today? Oh, these idiots.
Going Black Keys. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Bricks, what's going on?
Hey, yo.
Black Crown over here slacking. Actually, he's not slacking. So Black Crown tonight is unfortunately working that overtime. He needs that extra comic money. It's a big haul week, and the wife said he's got to make up some cash. So there you have it. BC's working overtime this week. Comic Dude is running a little late. He is stuck in Moose Country, but he will be joining us later, and we're hoping Hyper gets here on time.
Gotta sing the
song. Hyper's always late. So
hey. So if they come through, they come through, guys.
Right. Comic Talks Weekly in the house.
Wonder Twin Powers.
Right?
Oh, man.
Let's see. Inja Benja. Pacino joining us.
What up? I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Comic Sheet and Hood Rat. How you guys doing tonight? Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. So what do we got tonight, Keys? What do you want to talk about?
We got a little bit of this. We got a little bit of that. I'll pop up a little something real quick.
All right.
Hold up. Now that I can comment, I'm going to start commenting stuff in the chat now. This is amazing. You know what? Let's start off kind of like our shows sometimes start off with a rough start. Hold up. Blah. Oh, hold up. I got this.
Do you?
I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know anymore.
I'm curious as to what's going to happen here.
Bam. Boom.
This is, oh, you got it.
All right. Rough start for Miss Marvel, man.
Oh, hold on. This is an epic fail. BC is never going to let you live this down.
Why?
We can't just start it like this.
What do you mean?
KNN! Nowhere close to an actual news network.
There we go. Now you can start it.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L for that. Thank you for tuning in to KNN, where it's nothing like the actual news. Speaking about rough starts once again. Rough start for Miss Marvel? Question mark. See what I did there?
This is an interesting one, to be honest, because I don't know necessarily how much I'm buying that. Okay, so yeah, viewership the lowest of any MCU Disney Plus series. I think they probably had an idea going in that there were going to be a lot of people that wouldn't even give this a chance. So I think they probably expected the numbers for this show to be a little lower. That being said, the show itself has been fucking fantastic, I think, so far. And I know that there's people that, obviously have problems with different maybe political aspects of it or whatever. But if you put all that shit aside, I mean, it really is an enjoyable show. It's really good. And it's definitely one of those shows that the whole family can enjoy. So, there is that.
You know what? Looking at these numbers here, man, you got Moon Knight, you got Loki, WandaVision, right? Do those really seem like the same, like, audience as what this show is targeted to? No, not necessarily,
right,
man.
exactly.
So, I mean, like, yeah, you're right. 100%. They should have known out the gate. They probably did know out the gate. It's not for everybody, and we get it. Yep. But, like, does it deserve, like, flack for these low numbers? No, as you said, man, this shit is quality. I'm not going to lie, man. I watched that second episode, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to finish this damn show because it's actually pretty sick. The cinematography is done well. The angles are done well. Like, everything is quality, man. And the little actress, big ups to the little actress, man, because she's killing it right now. Even I was giddy the second episode watching. I'm like, yo, I'm so excited for you. Like, this is awesome.
And she truly seems like she is really into the role too, man. Like, right? she is a super fan. So
honestly, and I am maybe low key a super fan of the show. Seeing where it goes, powers aside and whatnot. Hey, only love over here for me for it. It's gonna be dope. Even in the chat, man. See, you got people in the chat here saying that, boom, they've been loving Miss Marvel as well. I see you guys. Sweet surprise. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I agree. TM Nerdy, thank you for joining us. Look at this guy. Miss Marvel is better than Moon Knight. Fight me. I mean, that's, obviously a matter of opinion. I would tend to agree so far, but,
I will say
maybe there's some fans out there, the super fans of Moon Knight, that prefer it. Okay. The thing is, though, like, whenever we're looking at these numbers for the Marvel stuff, and this is the most interesting part, they'll start talking about, like, whether, a movie or a series was a flop. And it astounds me because actual movies or series that come out that are flops would just fucking kill for the numbers from the worst Marvel shit. Because like, even at its lowest, it's still probably higher than most other shit that's out there right now. Because I mean, everybody's watching. The train horn in the background was probably me, by the way. My bad.
Yeah. And anytime you hear that flicker, it's not a Lil Wayne mixtape.
Right. But yeah, I mean, so like I said, a lot of shows would kill for these numbers.
So. TM Nerdy, thank you for this. And you could see it. You could see it in the damn show. You could see that she really is the part. Like, man, when she gets all giddy and excited, I get giddy and excited, man.
Yeah,
you can see the passion, which is wicked.
It really does. It translates really well. So, I think honestly, if it's a show that you have not watched, just because of whatever reasons, check it out. Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe the political stuff gets in the way or whatever, but try and put that aside and just enjoy the show for what it is, and you might be surprised.
100%.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
All right, let's pass this off.
All right. What do we got next?
Speaking about Moon Knight, Jake Lockley. Ain't fucking leaving, boys. Woo! Let's go.
Well, I mean, honestly, this is not really a surprise, I don't think, for anybody. I don't know that, this necessarily means there's any confirmed plans or any actual idea of where they're going to go next. But I do think I remember reading something that they changed the category or something like that That the show was in for, I don't know, some awards nominations or some shit like that, from a limited series to something else. So I guess it's possible that we could be looking at a season 2, which is, I think, pretty much what everybody expected.
Yo, that's what
so
we needed. And I mean, hey, like the
and
said,
even if we don't get that season 2, he's going to show up in a movie or something like that somewhere eventually.
Now, Face and the chat, I want to know, would you guys be cool with Moon Knight being a villain type character? Because personally, I would love that shit, which would mean that the other 2 personalities are more so victims of Jake Lockley than anything. And I would love that twist, man. If you had to see him like getting hunted down by like the Punisher or something, that would be unreal. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Daredevil. Maybe
Well,
Daredevil too.
I don't necessarily know if it'll be like villainous or anything, but I think they'll definitely have a higher level of maybe brutality and violence with the Jake Lockley character, and which of course that'll probably cause issues with the other personalities and everything like that. But yeah, I think that's kind of the route that they're gonna go with it. Yeah, he's gonna be the one that's definitely more brutal, more under the control of Khonshu in the second season, and then yeah, we'll see from there. They're definitely gonna do something with Lockley though.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%.
They didn't tease it for no reason.
No. Baker, come on, man. I kind of see where you're coming from, man.
It does kind of look that way, man.
Hey, yo, Adrian.
Oh, I like this one.
Wait, which one's that?
I'm sorry, hit the wrong one.
That's not bad.
Here, we can get into this real quick.
I want to touch that too.
Show or movie. For me personally, I'm gonna say show.
Oh,
And
I hear you.
To be honest though, I'm gonna say give me a show probably about 100% of the time, because with a movie you get 2 hours, with a show I get 10 episodes or whatever for an hour. So
you know what? I want a show called like Midnight's Moon or some shit like that, right? And then the actual movie comes out once all the characters are all like collaborated, and then the big show comes out, or a big movie comes out, Midnight Suns or something.
I can see that too. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, oh man, I could totally see it going the TV route, the show route, episodes. Which I just feel like that you would need multiple seasons to develop multiple characters.
Yeah, actually, that would be a good way to go about it. Whenever like in phase 1, like instead of doing like the Iron Man movie, they would have done like an Iron Man show, Captain America show, and then just brought them all together in the Avengers movie. That would have been kind of dope.
Right.
Obviously, they didn't, have the same. Yeah, the setup wasn't the same back then. The deal wasn't there with Disney and all that yet. Disney Plus wasn't a thing, but yeah, that would have been kind of cool to do it that way.
I'd be down. I'd be game. Plus, I mean, you can never really run out of Marvel content. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
I'll be there.
We got Shop joining us, Ozzy, and Brandon, Looney Tunes fan. How's it going, guys? Thank you
for those just tuning in. BC is putting in overtime to buy me slabs. Dude is on the road again. I don't know if that dude ever works like local. I honestly don't
I know, right? He's always somewhere,
right? I'm kind of jealous because he gets paid to go to shops sometimes, like low key.
Yeah.
Hopefully his boss isn't watching, but yeah.
But
and hype.
He'll be here eventually.
We'll see.
All right, what else we got, Keys?
Oh, you know what we got? We got something about a character that many know very little about. You know what? I'm not going to say many. I'm going to say the average fan knows very little about. I am one of those that was never really sold on this character, but let's pass it off with the news. Oh, let me know. Yeah.
Man, I think it's cool that we're getting Wonder Man and everything. I just kind of wish that they would have been able to introduce him before Vision, so that they would have been able to do that whole, that whole setup with him and Vision. But
the transfer thing, yeah.
Yeah, you know how like Vision's basically his personality or whatever is sort of based on Wonder Man's in the comics. Obviously, it's not the same in the MCU. It's based on Jarvis or whatever, and that's cool. But now that we're actually getting a Wonder Man in the movies and everything like that, or in the MCU rather, it would have been cool to see that connection, because I'm gonna be completely honest, other than that, I don't really give too much of a fuck about Wonder Man.
You know what? Yeah, man. I really wonder, man, is this
Right.
show flop harder than Miss Marvel's views? We'll see. See what I did there with the Wonder Man. You see that?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It can be a perfectly good show. It's just and everything. He's just not really a character that I care too much about. I'll obviously watch the show, and if it's good, I'll enjoy it still. But I'm not gonna get overly excited about a Wonder Man show. That's just
No. I do like Marvel playing hardball and tossing us these like obscure characters like
for sure.
Eros and this guy. You know what I mean? Like I do like that. It's very James Gunnish of them to do. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I got faith. I'm gonna start researching more on the damn character because I know bare minimum. And Hero, man, I've only seen the first episode of this show, so I'm slacking. I'm sorry. Please boo me in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm slacking.
Well, Michael Baker brings up an interesting comment too. He says they're setting up the West Coast Avengers. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, they're getting there. Yeah, they needed Tigra. They definitely needed Tigra.
Face will do it for certain books. Just letting you guys know that right now.
I don't know if I got the legs to pull it off.
You know what, man? I got faith. Hashtag face for Tigra.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, it's not really a enticing title. I don't know if that's what they're gonna go with as the title, but it really doesn't matter, man. At any time that I hear Wonder Man's name, for some reason, you know what pops in my head?
Wonder Bread.
It really is that fucking Wonder Bread He-Man, bro.
No, I was joking.
He-Man. No, that's absolutely what pops into my head every time.
Oh, that's brutal, man.
It is what it is. I mean, no, just can't really get into the character.
Nah. I mean, hey, but you know what? That is a wrap for the KNN news, buddy. KNN.
Oh, well, I think I know what we got going on next.
What's that? Oh, you know what? Nah, hold up. Let's remind them. Next giveaway take place once we hit 500 subs. Remember, guys, we're on our road. We are so damn close. So like, comment, subscribe, share. Bring the people.
All the YouTube
bring
stuff.
You guys the giveaways, baby. Only on YouTube.
All the YouTube stuff.
But also follow us on Instagram. Nice. All right, man. What do you think we got coming up next, man? What do you think
let's see. Let me see if I can go ahead and I think we're gonna probably go ahead and do maybe new comic book day picks.
You know what? I think damn well that is a good choice, man.
You win. Perfect.
Oh,
that was a perfect choice. All right, let's see if I can do this handy dandy BC work here. And we will talk about new comic book day, boys.
Wonder Bread coming to a theater near you.
Jesus, Murphy. You know what? If they got James Gunn to direct that, I wouldn't be.
That might be worth watching. I honestly, at this point, I believe you can direct just about fucking anything and make it interesting.
Oh, man. So, this segment of the show, top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New comic day picks coming at you from the boys, the comic kingpins, the squad, the family, the comic king.
And in no particular order by any means.
Oh, this is number 5.
We're throwing up our favorite new comic book day picks. And Something is Killing Children's coming out, so it's almost guaranteed to be on our list. Everyone on the panel for the most part, is on this series and absolutely fucking loves it.
For the most part, point them out.
I mean,
Point out the non-reader.
I don't think we got one.
Damn straight.
Everybody's on it, so it's. I mean, the series is really good read. I know there was a lot going on with the covers and all the exclusives and everything like that before, but just pick up the series and read it. The A cover, B cover, and you're good, man. It's totally worth it for the read.
Yo, issue 22 popped off. Issue 23 took that pop off. Rearranged the chessboard. So 24. Oh man, it should be going down.
Yeah,
It's gonna be glorious.
I mean, it stayed consistently good, so can't say enough about this series.
100%, man. 100%. All right. Let me switch on to pick number 4. Shit, some Star Wars coming at you right here.
All right, Star Wars Crimson Reign number 5, and actually this is going to go ahead and cover all of the various covers for it because there are a bunch of variants. Yeah, there's like a connecting Knights of Ren variant. There's a variant for like light. I'm trying to remember like the light side characters, the dark side characters, all kinds of fucking variants for this thing. But there is a new character that's being introduced apparently in this issue, Dr. Bashra.
Oh shit!
So not sure how significant that character will be in the future. You never know. So Star Wars definitely worth a pickup.
Is it?
In my opinion,
I definitely have to start reading up on my Star Wars more, man. Loving the Obi-Wan show. It's kind of bringing me back to the Star Wars light. We'll see. We'll see what I do. We'll see.
I'm liking the Star Wars comics. I'm not gonna lie, for the most part.
If you have a recommendation on a starting point to new readers into this universe, which series would you pick, man? Would you be like, hey, check this one out? That's a hard one. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Right now, I'd probably say, I guess the main series.
Okay.
Although it's going to be tough to go against like a couple of ones that they got going right now that just started, like Obi-Wan, Han Solo, and Chewbacca. Yeah. The Mandalorian getting ready to start.
Yes, it is.
You know,
I'm digging the Obi-Wan book. I'm not gonna lie. But
You Promised Me Comics. Thanks for joining us.
What up? You are following us into pick number 3. What could it be? Oh snap!
Oh man,
Multiverse of Miles.
Yeah, and I'm really liking Miles right now. Like, it's a really good run. You know, I know there's a lot of shit going on out there right now with all the multiverse stuff and everything like that. And people might even be getting a little tired of it and everything. But the way that they're doing it in this run in Miles Morales, which, by the way, BC completely botched the fucking spelling on his name, so we're gonna give him shit for that.
He did it in a rush.
Miles Morales,
because he's a realist.
Yeah, it's BC. What can you do? He newbied the shit out of that. But yeah, it's such a good run, man. Like there is multiverse hopping, but it's not excessive. He's basically jumped to a reality where his evil counterpart is the Emperor. It's taking over pretty much everything. And yeah, this issue doesn't look like it's going real well for Peter Parker in that universe. So we'll see.
Oh, Freaky Lou just entered the chat. What's going on?
You like Miles Clone, but which one though? Are we talking Stellum or Shift or?
I don't like Shift. Shift is a sketchy little fucker.
You don't like Shift?
I don't know, man. There's something about him. I don't trust him. Yeah.
The whole blurb thing doesn't.
The blurb. Yeah,
it doesn't appeal to you.
And that comes from a dude that loves dupe and dupe speak. And I don't know, man. It sketches me out. He's sketchy.
I don't know. I think shit's gonna be okay. I think they're gonna leave Shift alone.
I hope so.
I hope they do. They don't need to turn him bad or no crazy shit like that.
Oh, at least that Shift to my boy. Okay,
Right?
I didn't mean to offend. I didn't mean to.
I agree. I like Shift too.
Shoot, just saying he's sketchy. Okay.
Hashtag Team Shift.
Sketchy. Yeah.
He is not sketchy at all.
All right, Brex, chill.
Cheese has been voted off the island.
I guess so. Man. I will see myself out, boys.
All
No,
right.
this is a solid read so far. Gonna slap on to pick number 2. Oh snap! That new mix-up, mash-up character. No.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this guy.
It's a green Batman, super green Batman.
Yeah, a sort of composite Superman Batman character, I guess. Again, but he's also got like maybe some Red Hood shit going on in there. I don't know.
I don't know if I was like, yeah.
Or maybe it's just because they put a full face mask on him. I don't know if that was intentionally to be, a play on Red Hood or not.
Why does it look like he's going Super Saiyan? You could see the energy marks all around him.
Bro, he does. Ultra Instinct right there.
Shut up. What?
Yeah, he's going Ultra Instinct.
In the DC universe? Wait, what?
All right. I'm telling you, look at it.
God damn, you're right. I need Sensu Beam, bro. I can't recover now. That's fire.
Word. You know what? I'm picking it up. New character. I don't know how significant the character will be. Super Saiyan Superman Batman. He should be fucking God mode. But who knows?
Come on, man. We've had so many variations of Batman. Yo, that I don't know, man.
I know. I don't know. And it's hard to get excited about I guess DC stuff like this. On the other hand, I will say there is some things in DC that you can get excited about a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that here in a second, I believe.
Would you say it's pick number 1?
I believe it is. Pick number 1.
Yeah. Sound effects.
Black Adam number 1. Yeah, and it sounds like this is going to be hopefully a pretty good series. A lot of people seem to be pretty interested in it already. So I think there's going to be, a fair amount of copies out there and everything.
He passes the mantle.
Yeah, we're getting some new characters. I think what was the first issue was Bolt, something like that. There's a new character named Bolt or Jolt or something like that showing up. So, hey, I think I'm hoping it's going to be a good read, and it looks like it's going to change maybe some of the Black Adam mythology or something, or at least play into it pretty heavy. So, and I'm not surprised to see that happening right now with the movie coming out and everything. Of course, they're going to do this. It just makes sense.
Little refresh for new readers. I mean, for old readers, a little buzz for new readers. I got this. I see what you're saying. I may swing and pick it up. May. Only after I get your review. You'll be my guinea pig, man. Or you know what? Or the chat. Let me know if you guys are picking this up.
Please. Right. I mean, I think there's a fair chance that you'll probably be able to pick this one up the day after. I expect shops will probably order this one, fairly decently. Obviously, I would hope these retailers know that, with the movie coming up, there's obviously going to be a lot of people looking at getting a Black Adam comic or whatever.
Right. But for real, chat, if you guys read it, slide my DMs. Let me know how it is.
Even the A cover itself it's a dope cover. I know there's other covers on this too that are pretty good, but even the A cover alone is nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Whoop, whoop. We'll just stop that. It's all right. Well, man. Hold up. Bolt.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Could they not have thought of a cooler name than Bolt, man? I'm just saying.
I know, right? Yeah, the name's not the best, but I mean, what can you do?
from Black Adam, it should be Black Adam, and then it should be Mixed Keys as the successor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Throw me in there, coach. Put me in the game. Half Black Keys. Genius, man.
It works. I like it. I'd read that story.
Want to know why that story is gonna be legit, and why you read that story? Because I got the power. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, you missed.
Mr. King of Shoes!
Yeah, no, I did miss that one. Good call.
You totally missed the button.
I looked away too, all cocky like, bro.
Oh no, right? He tried to do the walk off.
Oh, you know, like Steph
And
Curry
airballed.
throws up shot, walk.
No, that's perfect. What else we got this week? Let's see. Oh, something else we do have to acknowledge. We, had the passing of a legend this week. Artist Tim Sale, who was a frequent collaborator with obviously Jeff Loeb on, the series that everybody knows, Batman: The Long Halloween, among others. He passed away this week, so unfortunately we lost him. And he was pretty young too. I think 66. So,
Man, 2021, 2022 has not been friggin' kind, man, to creators and all that.
Definitely not being kind. But the man's work was phenomenal. Definitely something worth checking out. So if you haven't read, Batman: The Long Halloween yet, that's probably the one that's easiest to find, most accessible. You could definitely find copies of like trade paperback or something like that. Pick it up, check it out. Totally worth it.
Definitely give it a read, man. Hero's saying he has 8 copies of that Black Adam between the 3 covers. Okay.
I mean, I don't blame him.
All right. I see you.
I don't blame him.
That's
Covers are good in themselves, and new character coming in. There's potential there, and it's in one of the, I guess, the franchises that would be generating interest for DC right now. So that's a positive.
Yes. All right, man. Let me see. Is it time?
Right?
Is it time for that segment? I feel like such a short show. You know what I'm saying?
It is a little shorter, I think, so far because it's just me and you. So
put the team on my back. Not Marshawn led our back.
Well, it's okay. BC had to work, and Dewey had to work, and people have real lives, unfortunately.
Damn.
You and I are the only ones that get to be here all the time because we got no lives.
I was like, oh. Whoa. You got to see something.
Oh. Okay. So, all right. So I guess I'm gonna butcher their name, I'm sure. Bill Sienkiewicz.
Nah, man,
Sienkiewicz did a memorial sketch before he passed, and you got to see it. So that's really dope.
Yeah. Shoot, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Let's see, what else do we have as far as news? The thing is too, it was a light news week going in as far as comic book news, because you got a lot of, the big stuff's getting ready to come up. They got that event that's coming up here soon. Man, what is it? The Disney Plus event.
Oh, got you. I see.
Yeah, I forget what exactly it's called, but that's obviously they're not releasing a whole lot of. I mean, the biggest thing that we really got this week was fucking Wonder Man.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
I love
Hero. Thank you. That's a real heroic shit right there.
I know. We appreciate it. And Michael Baker too. Love it. Exactly.
Baker, you complete me, man.
It's like they know us.
That's it. There's Hero.
SDCC and D23. That's right.
D23.
Exactly. Both of them are coming up. So that's where we're going to get all the big shit. Probably up until then, I would say, there will be here and there some major announcements, but it'll be a lot less frequently than it has been for the past few months going into those events, for sure.
Definitely, man. All right, man. I think it is almost
Think
that
it is?
time. I think
Okay.
it is almost that time.
What time is that?
You know the time. Hit him with the.
Oh, the
Trade Center.
Trade Center. I love it.
It's Trade Center time. It's Trade Center
And
time.
from what I've seen, we've got some this week that are definitely relevant to some of the movies and stuff coming up. No, at least one of them is.
Hell yeah. This segment of the show, so we pitch two things together. Would you keep? Would you pass? Would you trade? Well, wait, hold up, Tim. Before we start, are you going this Sunday? What Sunday? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, what
I'm
is
lost in the chat. But this Sunday, I'm actually it's the 26th. I will. So if you see this, I'm going to be swinging through. Newbie's getting old, everybody. He's getting real fucking old. And I will be there to make an ass of the entire party. It's probably just his mom, myself, and him. But whatever.
Is he having a birthday?
He is having a little birthday. So I got an invite. He gave it to my secretary. And
Here comes another train.
Upcoming Sunday. Damn, no, man.
Oh,
I will be in Burlington, partying it up on a Sunday. Probably calling in sick Monday, realistically. And
Hangover Monday.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? So shout out Newbie, linking up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get on to the getting on.
Toronto's
the first scenario we have coming up. This is a rough one, man, because they're in the same, very similar price range. We got two Thor books.
Okay.
Two Thor books.
So we got, obviously, Thor 337.
337, baby.
And then we got Thor God of Thunder, number 2?
Two. I think. The Deuce.
Yeah, number 2.
Ooh. Dan De La Torre, what's happening? How you doing?
You know what? I'm going to be honest. Yeah, this one is fantastically easy for me.
Is it fantastically easy?
Yeah, in no world am I taking that fucking Gore over Beta Ray Bill. That will never ever happen for any reason. I don't even care if Gore was worth 4 times the amount of Beta Ray Bill. I would still take Beta Ray Bill all day. I am one of those huge Beta Ray Bill super fans. So,
look,
yeah, that's one of my trails.
2 characters here, one of which had a very small statuesque cameo appearance in Ragnarok. At least someone of his race did. You know, we still don't know if it actually was Beta Ray. I mean, it
looked pretty close.
Yeah, pretty damn close. And then we have a confirmed character, massive villain, portrayed by a dope actor. Kind of shitty design. Kind of shitty. But we're not here for that. And you're going to go with Beta Ray Bill all day, man?
All day.
All day,
every day.
God damn. Okay, what if okay, all right, fair. You know what, man? I'm not going to lie with you. I have to agree with you and the chat. Beta Ray Bill all day, man. I was so surprised that they're in the same ballpark of pricing.
I know, right? That's crazy. But you know, I will say this: I could see making a case potentially for taking the Gore, and possibly like if you were to flip it, like say the day of the movie dropping or something like that, maybe. But I think that you already missed the window on it.
Yeah,
you know, that like the high peak prices or whatever for Gore.
Now this is a 9.6, 337 for a 9.8. Does that sway you anyway, bro?
No, not at all.
Is that 6 gonna? Is it gonna be like, oh,
nope?
I'm itching for an 8, boy.
Nope. I'm taking Beta Ray Bill all day.
The 0.2 didn't do it for you.
Every day.
All right.
No, I mean, bro, it's just look. Because the other thing too is Beta Ray Bill is a character that, I think a lot of people feel like will show up at some point. Maybe not in like a huge role, but he's a fan favorite character. So I definitely think that they want to bring him in at least to give him that appearance, and who knows where it could go from there. And we still haven't got that at all with him, other than that statue, which was really nothing. Once there's actually a version of him, like a live action, like say this movie hits, and the day it hits, it gets announced, oh, he does appear in the movie, he is there and everything like that. That comic will fucking shoot up.
That's fair.
The Gore comic, yeah, it might go up a little bit the day of the movie or whatever, but it's not going to be all that much. Like, we've already hit that peak, so Beta Ray Bill hasn't.
All I'm going to say is that, like, yeah, you got your fans out there, but just keep in mind that Throg had a longer cameo and possibly a bigger impact on the MCU than Beta Ray Bill has so far. I'm just saying. I'm not throwing shade,
wrong.
but
you're not wrong. And I love Throg too, but just give my boy Bill time.
And it's probably gonna have an animated animal project coming before the bill even comes out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that hurts.
Hey, that's okay. I'll watch it.
Shit, this guy.
I'll gladly. Bro, I'll eat that shit with a spoon.
Throg first, man.
Yeah, I agree. Beta Ray Bill needs his own Disney Plus show.
Oh, that's a good question.
Throg could use his own Disney Plus show. I'm on board for both of these projects.
Would you introduce this character in a show? Would it be like a flashback to his time at the Coliseum there? And then flash forward into current date, you know what I mean?
You know what? I'm going to say no. I would not introduce him in a show. I would definitely introduce Bill in, obviously, a Thor movie. Okay. There's no reason not to. They already have the established movie franchise. So, yeah, it just makes sense to introduce him in a movie rather than a series.
I got you. So like a Nova.
That being said, you could give him his series after the introduction. That works.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah. All right, man. So I think we got a solid sweep, bro. That hey, Dan with the knowledge, spitting facts.
For sure. Man, people love the character.
Character made moves, quick moves. I think it's unanimous, man. Everybody's going Bill.
They got to do more with him.
Yeah.
People want Bill.
Give me my BRB. No,
right?
Damn. I thought maybe there might be some argument for the latter, but it is what it is. Trade number 2. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Because this trade is a little bit of change. I said little bit. I'm not saying fair bit. I said a little bit of change here. We breaking wallets. Oh, hold up.
That was the same one. Oh, that's the same one. It's fighting with him.
It is, man. It is. Damn you, BC.
It's okay. Right. We are absolutely not at all a professional production here. So,
you know what it is, man?
Not without BC anyway.
I mean, it's quick draw. Let's get it up. That's what she said. Here we are.
Hitting them with it. Ooh.
Yeah.
This one's a little more
Spotlight
interesting.
And Avengers 48, both in a 6.5. They are approximately have been selling for $700 Canadian. I said approximately because sometimes there's like a $40 to $50 variance, but in the eyes of $700, what the hell is $40? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same range. We got the first appearance and origin of Werewolf by Night. We know damn well that a Halloween special is coming out eventually. So this could be a great possibility. Then we got first appearance and origin. Dane Whitman, Black Knight, who we saw in Eternals, man. So we got possible upcoming, and definitely about to have a more predominant role.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing. You know, obviously both characters are confirmed.
Yes.
The Werewolf by Night special is coming this October, and absolutely sure we're gonna get more Black Knight somewhere in the MCU. Don't necessarily know where he's gonna show up again, but he's gonna show up. I think, man, this one actually is really tough, and
It's very tough.
I think I'm going to lean towards. I think I'm going to lean towards the Marvel Spotlight, and the reason being, it doesn't really have anything to do with the potential of the characters, because I would say more than likely, Dane Whitman as Black Knight probably has, more potential. Obviously, he's gonna be a part of the Avengers franchise at some point, and that's obviously going to be huge for that character, and his profile as far as people getting to know him. Werewolf by Night getting the Halloween special, that's cool, and it could lead into like maybe some kind of horror-based squad, Midnight Suns, Legion of Monsters, something like that, which would be really great, really dope. But it's not going to be as big a deal as anything that Black Knight necessarily is doing. That being said, the reason why I'm leaning towards the Werewolf by Night is because I don't see that comic a whole lot, man. Like, I don't see it anywhere near as much as I see that Avengers 48. So for me personally, just because I think, and I could be completely off base on this, but I think the Werewolf by Night is harder to find, so that's why I'm gonna lean towards that one.
Damn, I would have loved to check the consensus just to see what's really floating around out there, especially in this raid range. Wow, of grade. Oh man, those are two really strong points, man. Really strong points. Who dat? What's going on, boss?
What's going on, bro?
Oh man, I think Baker just swayed the shit out of me here with this one, man. Shoot.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. There's gonna definitely be a lot of Black Knight in the future. He signed a long contract. It's.
And I was actually going to counter your point, Face, with Michael Baker's words right here. You don't see it as much because nobody gives a shit.
That's pretty fair. I mean, that is fair. Nobody cares as much as Black Knight, that's for sure.
I was just going to say, though, man, so far in the MCU, the best swordsman is Kate Bishop's stepfather, man. I'm just going to say it right now.
Oh, well, of course.
So I'm really torn. Dane Whitman is my second choice for a swordsman in the MCU.
Just gonna say, who that knows a dealer that's got 10 copies of Werewolf by Night? That's 10 actually copies. Wow.
Yeah. You guys slide in Who Dat's DMs. Who Dat's gonna take a cut. Place is gonna get a deal. You're gonna get a deal. Connections, boys. Connections.
Bro, that guy's got a lot of faith in Werewolf by Night.
Sure. Yeah, really shit, eh?
To get 10 copies, man. Yeah, you couldn't go wrong with either one, to be honest, though.
I'm going Dane here just because Werewolf by Night can only be used in certain situations. You know what I mean? Like certain circumstances, certain projects. Dane, you could literally toss him anywhere. Throw him with Blade, throw him with Avengers. Somehow he's in space. Throw him with Guardians. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They leave him on Xandar or some shit. Nova Corps featuring Black Knight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Hey, why not?
So yeah. But you know what? You do bring up a good point. I haven't seen a damn Werewolf by Night. I have not seen this key like anywhere. So, but hey, Avengers 48 is where I'm going, is where I'm taking it. Although he's my second favorite swordsman in the MCU right now, I would have to go with this, man. So much potential.
I
Too
want
much
them
to
both
turn down.
eventually.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They're
most
both
definitely so.
Yeah.
Ozzy, I don't even know what the hell is gonna happen with the Darkhold now. Not even gonna lie. Now that it's possibly destroyed in every universe, which made no sense, but whatever. Whatever.
Let's see. You want to try and pronounce that one? BMM Rim.
Yeah, nah.
I don't think I can get that pronunciation down, but yeah, hands down. Black Knight, hands down. Kit Harington will kill the role.
Snap.
You know what? He's not wrong. Kit Harington is absolutely gonna fucking kill the role. So
100%.
I mean,
and you know who else could kill a role? You know who
Who's
else
that?
might have a say in this situation?
who's that? Oh, what did you do?
What happened?
I hit add to stream.
Nah.
This
What's up, guys?
guy.
What's up? Sorry, guys. I literally just got home and made some dinner, and now I'm on the stream.
Hold up. Buddy, I feel like it's been so long since
It's been so long.
and myself have been on this stream, or even just FaceTiming sort of with minus your face. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
it seems like
minute.
it seems like either you're gone or I'm gone. We never seem to cross paths, so it's good to be on the same show, man.
Maybe you're my secret identity.
Yo,
Maybe I'm yours.
that could be true, but check
Crazy.
this. So, I told you I whipped up some dinner, right? So over the weekend, my family went over to Ontario, and
Yo,
they got some Popeyes.
yo. Oh, who did that?
There it is.
I had to turn up for Popeyes.
My man, always turn up for Popeyes. And yo, shout out to BMMRLM. That's a L. Okay, I got you.
There we go.
B double M. That's from now on. B double
B double M. There we go.
BW I pronounced his name before as Broom. Well, he's not half wrong. I mean, it is Popeyes, so.
The
I like
man's
B double M.
totally right. But Hero asked the real questions.
Yeah.
Real questions around here.
Wait, hold on. He's from Canada, though. He's making it sound like he's like not part of this situation.
What do you mean? Wait,
No,
we all know you
like,
like your milk,
it-
bro.
No, it's one thing if a guy from the States is dogging on us about bagged milks, but he's
Buddy,
in
when you buy
the
as
country of
much
the bagged
milk
milks.
as you do, when
What's that?
you buy as much milk as you do, buddy, in one go, anyone can ask this question.
Fair. All right, fair.
Hey, actually, you know what? Speaking of bagged, and this is completely off the subject of bagged milk, but for some reason it did remind me of something that I wanted to mention real quick. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, because I did not hear anything about it up until the last couple of days. But apparently there is a comic that's coming out, or has started coming out now, that's based off of, and I don't know for 100% that this is like the
You're getting
actual.
very cryptic.
From what I'm hearing, it's like a G.I. Joe knockoff.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Action.
Yeah, it's called Final Faction, and apparently you can find these things at Dollar Tree stores. They're selling for like $1.25. They come bagged or whatever.
Wait, Dollar Tree, is that like the equivalent of, like, I guess Dollarama here?
No. I have Dollar
have
Tree
no
as
idea.
well in my area.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
know
if you
I
have a Dollar
we have
Tree, you
one.
can apparently check them out. They might have these comics because there's some demand for them, I guess. There's some stores that in areas that just aren't getting them or don't have them, but people are apparently into whatever this Final Faction is. There's some YouTube shows or whatever that got hundreds of thousands of views. So obviously they're doing better than us.
But that's an interesting source of distribution where
I know, right?
It's exclusively through these Dollar Tree stores that they're distributing their books.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it seems to be just through Dollar Tree that they're distributing them.
I'm praying mine didn't go out of business now, just so I can swing by.
That might. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, can we just go back up here for a second? Hold up. I got you.
No, you know. Wait, what is he gonna do? Wait.
Yo,
no, I was gonna.
Faces? That's dope.
No, Keys. I was just gonna Keys. Come back. I was gonna say something like, give him an AOK, like a bag of milk, and then just leave him to his own device and let him figure it out how to open that.
That shit would never make it past the border, man.
That would be that would. I just feel like that would be a disaster for me. I would use that shit like a water balloon.
It's better than a water balloon.
That's gonna
that would be my problem with it. I wouldn't. The bags of milk would never make it home.
Oh,
because I would just lob them at people on the way.
Hold my sack.
What the hell is this?
This looks like
I feel violated right now.
I know.
So
this is what happens when you don't have
you didn't even have the courtesy to change the avatar. Ain't that some shit?
See, I almost went in with the default avatar, but I figured let me just change it to. I almost was gonna put your avatar, but I figured nah, it's a bit redundant.
Yeah, it definitely would have been redundant now.
It's too bad he can't imitate your voice though.
Maybe he can.
Wait, is this guy seriously getting a bag of milk live on air?
I think he's getting a bag of milk.
What did? Gosh, all right. I mean, this is our innovative way of hitting 500 subs. All right.
I don't know that this is gonna be what does it. I'm actually. Who knows what Keys is doing?
Did you go to the depth or did you actually?
He found a bag of milk.
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
All right, boys and girls, it's show and tell time.
We're actually doing this.
Hold up. Let me help out here real quick.
For the record, we don't. That's not how we handle our milk. That's just.
This is exactly how we do it.
So this is a bag of milk.
So this is Keys's haul for the week.
Actually, though, I'm not gonna lie. It comes with a stupid reg tag thing. I don't know what you want to call this.
I can't believe we're actually doing a tutorial.
Bang! So you open this bad boy up, and you got wait for
more bags of milk.
More bags. The sacks.
More bags of milk. That is amazing.
I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm witnessing this.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
That's like a perfect water balloon.
Keys, you're gonna make people lactose intolerant after the segment.
You know what we do, and what we do is we gnaw off the end, right? And we rip it, and we just and it squirts out everywhere, bro. That's what we do.
That is amazing.
We put it
only on this stream will you get a shout out to 2%.
Shout out, yo! Honestly, bro, like I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually a 3.5, 3.25 guy, but hey, 2%'s cool. 2%'s cool.
Wait, hold up. Y'all have 3.25% milk up there?
Of course. Why?
You
don't think we're good enough?
I've never even heard of no shit like that.
You don't think we're good enough for the fat stuff?
Whoa, no. We have like 2% and whole milk, bro. That's it. And skim. I don't know what the fuck skim is, but
isn't skim like 1% or something? Skim is like 1%, right?
They don't even tell you what it is.
It might be less than 1%.
I cut one. Okay, you might call me a madman. I cut one. One does the trick. Okay, I don't need like another one to release air. I don't need that shit.
I can't believe this is so intricate.
You know what I'm saying? So we take this bag of milk, and you know, like those juice containers that you put like shit. Hold up. Like
Dan, you need to up your quality of entertainment choices.
Yo, right. So we literally put this entire bag in a.
Do you have the holder?
Call it. Yeah, that means I gotta run back. You know what? Screw it. I'll run back. Yo, this is great.
Oh no! Wait. What is?
No, wait. Why wouldn't you bring your holder when you're gonna bring your milk for the whole demonstration?
Because I can't do this with the holder, man. It'll be spraying everywhere uncontrollably.
Oh gosh.
Woo! Yeah, BC. Hey, we summoned the BC. Show me your halls. right.
I mean, yeah, I just wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we put it in like a juice container.
We're
and
still
it
doing
sits
this?
in there. Yeah, man. And you cut the tip,
I
right?
thought
Just
we were
the
done.
tip. And it just shoots out the tip. You know what it is? We all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to do the picture. Yo, okay. Straight up though. Straight up. I don't know if it's because my little picture is like too small, but I knee the shit out of it. Like a Muay Thai flying knee, and it kind of just settles the bag in place. But you know what? The table, I respect that. I respect that too. That's cool.
Okay. That is
You guys come with an optional picture?
And you got 3.25%.
I can't believe that of all things, that's what blew your mind.
Bro,
Hey,
I've
you guys have a picture?
never heard of it. Like,
we gotta buy ours separately. Yo, I'm sorry, boys.
we don't have it. I don't know what skim is. Maybe skim is 3.25, but I thought it was supposed to be less than the 2% milk. So I'm not sure.
It might be less than. Is it the? I mean,
I thought it was, I thought it was supposed to be like.
We have 1, we have 2, we have 3.25. I don't know if skim is less than 1 or skim and 1 are the same. I don't know.
So
Boys
weird.
29, we doing it, baby. We're spreading the gospel. 1%, 2%.
Keys, do you need a moment to put that back in the fridge so it doesn't get sour?
I do actually. I do. Yo, the bag's starting to sweat. Yo, not a good look. Not a good look. Yo, yeah, the bag sweats, guys.
Condensation
is the enemy here. Has no fat.
Oh, now we learn. Milk has no fat. So
like taking out the flavor of everything. Come on now.
I know, right? That's craziness.
Well, I don't think people drink like. I think it's more. Isn't it used for like
water?
Like no. For certain recipes, don't they put skim milk? I don't think it's really. Do people
Next
drink?
thing you tell me you can't drink creamer straight. Weirdos. Oh, I'm playing. I know you can.
Yeah, like you drink creamer straight.
Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
It might be a little rough. Here we go with this again. He's got to put the milk back in the fridge.
I do, man. It's a sweaty sack.
Yeah, and you don't want to mess with that with these warm climates, man. Then you're just gonna end up with sour milk.
Right?
Oh my gosh. So I just got on the stream. So far since I've been on for the last 5 minutes, we've just been talking about dairy. We haven't even gotten to comments.
We have. No, we actually went through pretty much everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and just bring this up real quick if I can. Wait 1 second here. Maybe not.
BC, I think we can only get super chats once we hit 1,000 subs. So you're gonna have to save that.
There we go. All right. Since you made it, let me go ahead and get your opinion here real quick, Hyper. I think this one this was probably the harder of the two this week. So, but we'll go ahead and get your opinion on this one real quick. Who you got? Werewolf by Night or Black Knight?
Okay, so between the two, it seems like, because I obviously don't know which book you both picked, but I would assume conventional wisdom would be to pick Black Knight because he's already in the MCU and he's already a surefire thing. Whereas with this particular Werewolf by Night, we're not sure which one we're getting. If we're getting the Jack Russell or the Spanish dude.
That is a very, very important thing to remember too. It could not even be this version of Werewolf by Night.
But you know what? Despite that, I'm going to lean towards Werewolf by Night just because I'm starting to dig some of these Bronze Age horror from Marvel. So, and I do feel like, and I know some people have been saying how like horror is going to be more infused in the MCU, and I do believe it. With Blade and Moon Knight coming in, they have to have other parties, to kind of mix it up with. So, we will get, and whether we get Jack Russell or the other iteration of Werewolf by Night, I feel like you can't not tip your hat to Jack Russell because he was the original werewolf. So at some point he will make it into the MCU. So between the two, I'm going Werewolf by Night. And plus, I'm not really that much into the medieval stuff as much. I mean, the closest thing was I watched Game of Thrones, but I don't really consider that medieval. That had a bit of real world fantasy sort of. So horror's my pick. So I'm going with Werewolf by Night.
Horrors are your all right, yeah.
All right. So Hyper was the decider, and like Keys, can we go ahead and run it back and throw up the other one for him real quick?
Run it. Wait, did you just say?
I did.
Repeat that. Repeat that one.
Can we go ahead and run it back for him?
We gonna run it back?
We gonna run it back?
Is there a clip coming or something? Or?
I was looking for a clip. I was like, yo.
I know, like, because when you asked that question, I'm like, he has a clip lined up.
Damn, yeah,
he usually does.
Not right now, but I got this.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's tough, man, because you know, you would think you'd go hero before villain, but Gore is a pretty cool villain. Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, I have both books, but here's the thing about that Thor #2. Long-term wise, I feel Thor 337 would have better staying power than that Gore the God Butcher. Not saying that it'll be like, you know, valueless or anything, but I'm just thinking long-term hold. I think 337 is the way to go. And plus, Beta Ray Bill is just a cool character. You know, Carbonite, you know, was able to hold Mjolnir. He has a lot of things going for him. And I think he I mean, the only thing is it's gonna be tough doing the whole horse face thing, CGI thing in MCU, I find. So I don't know how they're gonna incorporate that, but I'm gonna go with Beta Ray Bill on this one. I'm guessing you pick Gore?
No.
Nobody picked Gore. We're just laughing at BC saying they can't take nights off anymore, and he should know that by now. When BC's off, it just degenerates into even more of a shit show.
Yeah, well, I mean,
wouldn't have it any other way.
The chat started it with the whole bag of milk. It wasn't already.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I had to go grab it. I had to whip it out.
They asked for it.
They asked for it.
Keys just gave what the people wanted.
That's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
all
true.
I
do. Like Brick said, it was a 20-minute milk sidetrack, and you know what? The best part is it's not even the first time.
Hey, in the industry, we call it quality content.
That high quality content.
And dude's pretending like he's never saw a bag of milk before. Like he's like fronting like, oh, what is this bag of milk thing?
Oh shit! But hype.
Oh yeah,
those are the same points we made, man. Those are good points. Those are good points, man.
So yeah, so you all picked Beta Ray Bill?
I think everyone in chat also picked Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
I don't think I saw a Gore pick, to be honest.
Again, it's not to discount the book itself. I feel in terms of villains go, Gore is one of, even though he was created in the modern era, you know, in the past, like, you know, millennium, he's still one of the most formidable foes of Thor.
Oh yeah,
so you can't take that away from him. But yeah, Beta Ray Bill all the way on this one.
All right.
Damn, man.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that you picked Beta Ray Bill. I don't think anyone is. Like I said, yeah, like Hero said in chat, it was a sweep. I mean, Bill's just the way to go.
That's just the way. I was gonna say that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way the milk drips.
Jesus, Murphy. That's amazing.
Was that the last segment?
Yeah, that was the last segment. So you actually jumped in just in time to save the show from being a complete shit show.
So you're telling me the bag of milk was the highlight of the show at this point?
Best segment we've done in
up until this point. The bag of milk is what actually saved the show. I'm wondering what the first hour was.
Oh, you don't even want to see it. You don't even want to see it, bro. It's terrible, horrible, nightmares.
You guys already covered the news, I guess, and all that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we covered the Wonder Bread.
The Wonder Bread, yeah. Question, Face, do you have his first appearance?
Wonder Bread's first appearance?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I do.
Okay.
For those wondering, there he is.
It's funny, you know why?
What's
There's a
the
shop. Like
Wonder Woman?
I saw one of their old IG posts where they're showing like books for sale, and this was like an old post back in like April or March, and they had Avengers 9 First Wonder Man half off for $120. I don't know what it's going for, but I'm sure it's a lot more than 120.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, yeah, it's I just okay, cool.
Like, look,
You really get excited about it.
I'm gonna fully admit I don't know much about Wonder Man, so I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a Wonder Man fan. So I can't really dog on this character, but from what I'm hearing, the opinion is that it seems like Marvel's scraping at the bottom of the barrel. That's what I'm kind of hearing from certain folks. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is Wonder
there's a
Man
lot
like what is he, like an F tier character or something, or am I missing something?
Well, I think the big thing with him is mostly that he dies.
That's a shtick.
Yeah, that's pretty much his big claim to fame. He dies, and he's the basis for Vision's personality, essentially.
And Vision's love of Wanda.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know a whole lot about the character. As I said earlier, so it's one of those things. It's hard for me to get excited about him. When that's like the claim to fame. And granted, like I said earlier too, I will watch, of course. There's probably not anything that I'm gonna miss, that comes out in the MCU, but I'm not super excited about it. Now, once the first episode hits, and if I like it, the show's good, then of course, I would be more than happy to. Well, or even the trailer. If the trailer looks great, gets me excited. Cool, but until we get that, I just okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna yeah, Marvel's done a good job of basically introducing characters that the general population might not know about and kind of make them more mainstream. So I don't see why they couldn't do it with this character either. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously watch the show.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is a perfect example.
Yeah, exactly. And this is before I even got into comics. I watched the Guardians movie, and I enjoyed those. The first two movies thoroughly. I thought I don't know if anyone. I mean, I still pick one over two. In terms of preference, but yeah, that's a perfect example where I had low expectations going into that, and I was pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, I'm going in with an open mind with this one.
That's the only way you can do it.
Yep.
Well, shit, we might as well. Boom. So hype. Just because you missed the news. The writer said that Jake Lockley's story is not over in the MCU. They're not finished. They got unfinished business.
I'm not surprised.
We don't know what the future is going to hold, but we just know he will be in the future.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. We don't know in what form and when, but the way they, I mean, I think we're past the statue where we can talk spoilers somewhat of Moon Knight, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I mean the way things ended off. So listen. Disclaimer: I'm gonna hit some Moon Knight spoilers. So, run for the hills if you don't want to hear.
Put your earmuffs on.
Yeah. Listen, the way they ended off that show with the end credit scene, and the fact that was the only snippet of Jake Lockley we got. They're not gonna leave it, even though there was this news saying that Moon Knight is not coming back for a second season. Okay, maybe not coming back as a TV show, but there's no way they're gonna completely discard the character.
I think the thing about the second season was because they, I guess, initially pushed it as a limited series for the whatever awards category, but I think that's since changed. I could be wrong, but I know. I'm not sure which show it was. It was either Moon Knight or Hawkeye. It could have been both. they were listed originally as a limited series for that whatever that award was, and one of them since then has changed. I think it was Moon Knight.
But here's the thing though with Moon Knight, the show did like the show accomplished once. I know people were complaining how we got more of the personalities and less Moon Knight, but I think the show did its job in terms of at least introducing the background of Moon Knight. So we got that out of the way. So basically, he's ripe and ready to be inserted into any MCU movie at this point. Because if you would have dropped Moon Knight, like, you know, in a movie without the show as a backstory, there's going to be some exposition and some explaining you're going to have to do. It's going to be a lot of filler in the movie itself. So now that we got that part of the way, I feel you don't even need a second season. I feel like Moon Knight could be inserted into like a movie because people are now familiar with him. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised even if we don't get a second season if he just comes back in. I don't know about his own solo movie. He's probably gonna come back in a feature movie of another character.
I think we're gonna get another season. I hope we do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it's not necessary at this point. Like the first
right.
season, I think was needed because the whole his personality disorder and all that. It's almost like you need to kind of flesh that out in multiple episodes. It's kind of hard to do that in a movie. I mean, it could be done, but it's going to be a lot of exposition in one movie, and people might get bored with that. So, I feel the first season kind of lended itself more for this character.
Right. Makes sense. So, actually, we got a question in chat. Really going here real quick. It said North 49 asking, you guys think that Marvel and Mickey are starting to play it safe with lower level characters to avoid shitting the bed with the top tier heroes?
I'll let you go first, and then Keys, and then I'll jump in after.
Shit.
All right. I would say, to a certain extent, yeah, I definitely think that they're gonna get more experimental. Obviously with the lower tier characters that people don't necessarily care about, they'll try more different things, whereas they will tend to probably play it a little safer with the major characters and everything like that. That being said, obviously some of them, there's going to be exceptions to that rule. Deadpool, obviously, when we finally do get 3, I think that's going to be...
That's like the worst kept secret also.
Right? Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see coming from Disney.
I mean, he was already in a trailer with Korg.
Cool.
Yeah. So technically he's already in the MCU, I guess.
Shit, if anyone needs a show, it's Korg. It's on.
Yeah.
I would watch a Korg show, bro. I would definitely watch a Korg show.
Just him handing out pamphlets.
And what's his sidekick, that Beetle character? What's his name?
Meek.
That's it.
Yep. I would watch Korg and Meek all day, bro.
Yeah.
I would binge that shit. So where you at on this, Keys?
Man.
You think they are?
Yeah, you know what? They have a formula, and they know that damn well they could literally pick and choose any character from from Marvel, and just toss them in the MCU formula, and it'll probably be a success in today's market. Yeah, I don't know if they're avoiding shitting the bed with the top tier heroes. You know what I mean? I think that they're just like unsure of what direction they want to go. So they're kind of trying to build a base of this universe to kind of expand a little more, so they have different outlets and options.
Yeah, it does feel like they are diversifying their options.
Yes,
sure.
100%. But I do think they're going to throw like a James Gunn curveball who's going to give us all the low levels, and then you never know what's going to happen. We might kill them all off, or, like, I don't know, Deadpool and X-Force, or James Gunn,
you almost like cannon fodder kind of thing?
Yeah. I think they might throw us that curveball, that funny little, slightly dark humored curveball, which I would love to see.
Kind of like what they did with Suicide Squad, I guess.
Yeah. And X-Force and Deadpool too.
Yeah.
Kill them all off, including.
Because in Suicide Squad, what's cool, because sometimes you go into a movie, right, and then you already kind of go in thinking, okay, these people are gonna make it out. You have no Like you know, for like certain TV shows, movies you watch, and like the main protagonist is gonna come out, which is why I like Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones you never knew which character is actually gonna. Even the guy on the first season DVD got killed off, so I was like, okay.
Spoilers, I haven't seen this. Wow.
Oh snap.
Well, okay, like a good example would be like Deadpool 2. I mean,
yeah.
Going into that, you kind of knew that Domino, Deadpool, and Cable were probably going to come out of it
because they were the notable actors,
right? But well, and the other characters, it's just like, okay, so they might have been a part of X-Force or something at one point, but were they ever really that significant or important, or did anybody even give a fuck? No. So Domino was safe, Cable was safe, and Deadpool was safe, but everyone else
and that Indian guy, because that would have been racist.
What's that?
the cab driver.
Yo, that's the hero of the damn movie, man.
The guy that locked his
Bantu. He locked Bantu up.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the trunk.
Yeah.
Dupinder is great.
Man, I think we'll rewatch that shit now. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
But Hype, what's your take on that, man?
Okay, so I have a bit of a slightly different take on this. I think I mentioned this either in this show or somewhere else, where I feel like Marvel's doing these, we could call them lower tier characters, sorry, because it's just greater merchandising opportunity. I mean, look at Guardians of the Galaxy, like we just pointed out. The casual, comic fan wasn't really aware of Guardians until they came to the big screen. And what did that do? Groot became a household name. Rocket Raccoon, more merch was pumped out, and there was just more stuff in Disney's portfolio that they could kind of throw out there. So it's almost like when you have characters like Spider-Man, Wolverine, those are already established household names. Marvel doesn't have to do much to it in terms of investing in those characters to kind of, because those characters are already they're pretty much made. Like, you don't really need to market and promote them, whereas these other characters, Marvel could stand to kind of have a few more in the repertoire, because that just means more stuff to kind of produce in terms of merchandise and all that. And because at the end of the day, it is a business, right? I mean, yeah, they want to produce quality content, but they also want to rake in that money with the all the revenue that comes with those characters. So I just think that they're expanding just because greater profitability.
Oh, for sure. And they're always going to sprinkle in a couple C and D level characters in between the A and B level character projects, for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, it also works on the comic side as well, because would you agree that the readership for Guardians of the Galaxy went up after the movies?
I would think so.
Yeah, I would say so. So I mean, who's to say that Wonder Man might be an instant hit after whoever plays him and how Marvel does with the character? And then because you also see that in the publishing side, where right around when the movies come out, there's always like a mini series or something that the comics produce, right, to coincide with that.
Yeah, I mean they usually do. But I would say probably the biggest risk I think so far that Marvel has really taken was Guardians of the Galaxy, because when you look at that movie, obviously it falls into the same category as Wonder Man in that the more casual fans or people that aren't necessarily fans of comics or whatever don't know this character.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people that do know the Wonder Man character and know a good bit about him. Whereas Guardians of the Galaxy was kind of different, because I was actually a Guardians of the Galaxy fan before the movie. I loved the team in the comics from the old shit back in the 70s, because I was into that sci-fi cosmic stuff. And the team that we got was not at all the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You basically got the Brian Michael Bendis team.
Well, yeah, and that basically came about sort of at around the same time or after the movie.
Yeah.
So it was like, when we got Guardians of the Galaxy, it was like, wait, who the fuck are these guys? This isn't the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then there was that, obviously that cameo. But
I made a mistake. It was Dan Abnett that did that team first, right? Before Ben.
Yeah, that's right. It was Abnett.
Yeah. But yeah, no, exactly. You're right, because the version that you're thinking of was Yondu, and I can't even think of the other characters. But yeah, I know what you mean. It was like a different iteration.
Yeah, Charlie 27, all them. Yeah.
But you know what? Like that cast would have died. Like that movie would have died a death if it didn't have the right casting. I mean, look, the comedic timing of Batista and the banter between Rocket and Groot and stuff like that. Wait, you're not a fan of Drax?
Nah, he's all right, I guess, man. All right, I guess.
He's just mad because he's the other sleeveless MCU character.
All right.
It's not even, he's ultra sleeveless, man, shirtless.
Cheated. You cheated.
but the thing is, like, that's where Disney kind of is its strong suit. Like, they'll take a D-list character, but they always seem to hit it on the nail with the casting. Like Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man, perfect casting. The cast of Guardians of the Galaxy, they always seem to. Whereas I feel Warner, they're kind of hit and miss with their casting sometimes on some of their characters.
Yeah, they've definitely had some whiffs on their casting, but man, I don't know necessarily is that Warner Brothers' fault in their casting, or is that just some of the shit that's happened afterwards that's made it more sketchy? I don't know, but I mean, yeah, they've obviously had a bigger problem, and hopefully that's something they can get fixed in the future.
Exactly.
I don't know. They just got to do something with the DCEU because it's a fucking mess, bro. Like I'm excited to watch this Black Adam movie, but I don't even know where the hell it falls in any of this shit.
The thing is, I think Black Adam's different because I feel like The Rock took on a lot of the burden on his own shoulders for that movie.
I think, but what I'm saying is I don't know where it falls in line with is it part of the DCEU? Is it resetting the DCEU?
Well,
like,
I would hope so, because I mean, at some point he has to cross paths with Shazam, right?
Well, you would think so, but there wasn't much allusion to that in the trailer that we got. So.
Yeah, but it's the trailer. They won't they won't reveal too much, and it's also the first trailer that we got.
True. We've got to go ahead and address this comment just because
I don't think I called him a D-list character, did I?
I don't know, but you probably should have.
Look. If I'm being objective, I don't think I'll put Iron Man all the way at the D level. I think that's being a bit harsh.
I would say, I would say pre-MCU, Iron Man was probably C level.
Okay, C's fair. But D I think is reserved. I'm thinking of another character that probably fits the D. Oh gosh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No. Run wild with that, Hyper. Go ahead.
Words are fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
wait. Why am I defending Iron Man all of a sudden? When did I become newbie? Like I feel like I gotta protect this man.
Yeah, DC does tend to make a lot of standalone movies with no kind, and that would be fine if that's the way they were presenting them. The part that gets to me right now is just that they haven't presented them that way. They just sort of they kind of make it feel like it is attached to the DCEU. So.
Well, I like the way someone put it. DC like movies currently, they feel like those graphic novels that you read and you're good. Whereas like those MC movies, it's like an ongoing, where you kind of have to kind of keep up with like Multiverse of Madness. There's certain movies you kind of had to watch as a prerequisite to kind of get an understanding for it, right? Whereas you could have watched the latest Batman movie, with no without having watched any of the previous stuff, and you would have enjoyed that movie thoroughly.
Well, yeah, but the latest Batman movie was not. It was in its own continuity.
Exactly, but I feel like don't you feel like the latest offerings from DC seem to have been self-contained? Like you have Batman, the Joker.
They butchered it before. So.
What's that?
I said they butchered it before. They tried and kind of screwed.
Yeah,
what was the last DCEU movie to come out? I guess was it
the Snyder Cut?
Oh, Snyder.
I mean, I'm not gonna really count Snyder Cut because I mean,
So
that was just a rehash of the Justice League, and
But see, the thing is, that was like a complete overhaul of the Justice League, though.
well, yeah, it was, but
Yeah,
it's
it
not.
was.
I guess they're not continuing anything with it, so
That's true, which is a shame because that they had a
Yeah.
good thing going there.
They did.
yeah, it really. Snyder Cut was much better than movie
The
that
problem
we
with DC though is the whole time. The reason why the tying didn't work, and someone else mentioned it, so this is not an original point I'm making. They're trying to get to point F without going to point B, C, D, because
got. Right.
it took almost a few years before we got the first Avengers movie, because you got an Iron Man solo, a Cap solo, Thor solo, and then they did the Avengers. Whereas DC kind of did the backwards thing where they did the Justice League and then they splintered off into their own solo movies. So when you got that first team movie, you don't really care about the characters because you're just seeing them for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And they're getting limited screen time because they kind of have to divvy it up amongst themselves.
I thought she was with you.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was Batman v Superman, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then that
Yeah.
badass theme drop, bro, which I still live to that shit.
It was good. Yeah, it's good. But the rest of the movie was sketch.
Shazam.
Speaking about mixed opinions.
Shazam was good.
Oh wait, hold up.
What's up?
Speaking about mixed opinions and reviews and low numbers, hyper. The very first piece of news that we touched on was this bad boy right here. There was a rough start for Miss Marvel. Very low views compared to its predecessors and shows came before and whatnot. Do you have any have you started watching the show yet, man? Have you?
I'll be quite honest. I still
Yeah, man.
haven't seen an episode yet. Not because I don't want to. It's just that I haven't gotten around to it. Listen, there's a lot of things on my to watch list. I still have to see Stranger Things. So
Same.
I'm probably gonna binge because I know the second half is coming in July, so I might just do them back to back. But
fair enough.
Wow. So you are one of those.
He's part of the low numbers.
You're part of
the low numbers.
Yes.
And I was gonna pull the race card. I'm like, no, it's because it's racist. That's.
Oh my god.
But you're a part of the problem, actually.
No, look. Here's the thing. Despite that, what I'm hearing though, in terms of people that have watched it, they've been the consensus I'm getting is that they've been pleasantly surprised with this show.
Oh yeah, it was good.
So, there's a lot of times where stuff had low viewership and it ends up becoming a critical. Like, look, Shawshank Redemption actually had a low box office, and that's actually one of IMDb's top movies.
That was decent.
True.
So, viewership, I equate viewership to this. Because people already had low expectations going into this show to begin with, people just didn't bother watching it. It's not so much an indicative of the actual quality of the show. It's just that people just didn't find the motivation to watch the show. But I feel like once you watch the show, if the show is really good, the viewership will go up. It's the same thing like with comics. Like certain characters, people are not going to pick off the newsstand until people start getting reviews on that second and third issue, and then suddenly it's overordered. Like Immortal Hulk, nobody was really picking up issue 1 and 2 until it got rave reviews, and then after that, then you start getting the store exclusive, and then shops overordering it. But that's why those first few issues of Immortal Hulk was always valuable, because they were under order. So the initial viewership, I don't really put too much stock in that. Now, if the whole overall show dropped, like let's say viewership dropped per episode, that's a different story. That means people jumped off the show. But initial viewership, I don't think it's an indication of the quality of the show.
I think that's some wise words right there, man.
Right. I would agree.
The man knows.
All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much, I think, all we got for this week. We got to go over it actually twice.
Two times. Give me some.
Right? Because we brought Hyper in late. We knew he was going to be late because it's Hyper.
Yeah, sorry. Like I said, that's why my camera's off also, because I got home, my room's a complete mess, so I'm like,
I feel that spiritually.
So I kind of had to I kind of had to do the FaceTime.
That's all right. We got to have a 20-minute bag of milk session. I mean, I honestly, I think what more could you ask for?
That should be like our highlight reel whenever we do like an anniversary episode.
I feel like it probably will make the list.
The cut,
There's a good chance. All right, guys, that's the show that we got for you this week. So we appreciate all of you joining us. Again, it's been an awesome time. Fun as always.
Yes. If you guys want to be featured on our Hall show, hit us up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? At Comic Kingpins. Slide in the DMs. Be like, hey, we want to be part of that monthly, possibly or twice a month. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Show. Wink, wink, not judge. Yeah, definitely slide in. Hit us up. If you guys got some stupid intros where you guys are roasting shit, just being yourselves, whatever, also slide into that same DMs at Comic Kingpins on Instagram. We promise we don't bite. Psych, we just might. But send those videos our way, man. We would love to feature your work
for sure
on an intro to this colossal train wreck that we called previously on.
Right? Yeah.
Yo,
especially when it's shit like
it's Mr. King of Shoes. I keep saying I never seen you with glasses before until that little graphic.
Yeah, it's a long.
Are those even prescription or are they just cosmetic lenses?
Would you believe me if I was pretty drunk at a party and just picked them up?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so yeah, and there's a few
because I don't want to say nothing, but the choice of frames was a bit questionable.
It was that's what
I was like, listen, it might be prescription. I'm not gonna start dogging on it until I get the full facts.
Nah, they were dead sexy.
Thank you.
Yo,
thank you.
I just want to give a quick shout out, quick promo, because I think this is a show that might be interesting tonight. 11 p.m. on Hoodrat's channel. Him, Dan, and they're gonna have the president of EGS on their show. In light of the whole, CGC, debacle and all that, he's gonna kind of talk about some initiations apparently that EGS is going forward with. So, it might be a good listen in terms of an alternative.
No, most definitely. Gotta have sides of every story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I always find it fascinating to get, because sometimes companies want to be corporate and they kind of they don't want to share their opinions on the competitor because they want to keep it PC. Whereas you saw the shade that kind of CBCS threw at CGC.
Yeah,
I was fast. I wasn't even shade.
I think they pretty much threw the whole. I think they actually tossed the word prominent members or something.
That they did.
Yeah.
In their IG post. So yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of get. Yeah, exactly. His name is Tony Trombetta. His take on how things are with the slabbing situation and what their initiatives are. So I'll probably be tuning in.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good show. I'm gonna be checking that out for sure too. So
check it out.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you joining us, and we will catch you again next week. Same time, same channel, same shenanigans. More than likely.
Sacks of milk.
I don't know. We might get some new sacks of milk by then, because
well,
milk
you will, but I don't know where you're gonna get them, face.
Well, yeah, I'm not getting shit, but
life is like a sack of milk, no matter
Double
which way
O,
you pour it.
For Double O, Hyper, one more time. What's the show and where can you find it on?
So it's on Hoodrat's YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I can't drop the link because I'm not on YouTube. I'm just on the StreamYard, so I can't drop the link right now. But type in Hoodrat Comics and you should be able to find his show on YouTube or even on his IG. And link. His YouTube link would be on his IG page, or hit up Dan. Dan's part of the show, and yeah, the show starts at 11 p.m. because they're in Pacific time, so they're at 8 p.m. Pacific, so they're going to be 11 p.m. Eastern.
Ah.
So there we go. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you next week.
Oh wait, we forgot something.
Go ahead. You want to hit him with it?
Yeah. So listen, I gotta make this good. I gotta tie it into this current episode.
Ooh.
Good luck with that.
So listen, if you go to your local corner store, and you go to your local corner store,
spend all your money on the bags of milk,
and they only have skim milk, and they have none of that 3.24 or the 2% good stuff, and you feel like you need a place to kind of sulk, visit your local library.
Perfection.